Hi friends, I am Rajendra Goswami, Assistant Company Secretary, APEC and Associates LLP. We welcome you to this seventh video of the web series One Concept, One Slide, initiated by APEC and Associates LLP. Today, we have summarized the important aspects of the board's report as per the Companies Act and the recommended guidance note on the board's report issued by Institute of Company Secretaries of India. You are welcome to share your queries, comments, and feedback by any means given on the slide. Your suggestion on the content as well as the topics are valuable to us. As per Section 134, read with Rule 8 of the Companies Accounts Rules 2014 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, the boards of director of every company are required to attach its report with the financial statements to be laid before the members at the annual general meeting. The board's report of one-person company and a small company shall be prepared in the abridged form as prescribed by the central government. Here, our main focus is on the contents of the board's report for an unlisted company. However, we have covered some important aspects applicable on the listed companies as well. Further, the minimum contents for the board's report covered in this may vary as per the applicability of the various provisions of applicable laws on any company, and hence the required disclosures are to be analyzed based on its paid up capital, turnover, listing status, and many other criteria. We have tried to segregate the minimum contents required for any board's report into three areas, that is, financial information, legal and secretarial information, and other human resource information to make it easy to collect information from the concerned departments or persons. Further, we have marked the requirements applicable for only listed companies in orange color and the requirements on only some specified class of big companies as per the Companies Act in blue color. We will start with the financial informations. In financial information, the required informations are financial summary and highlights, state of company's affair, transfer to general reserve if any made by the company, change in the nature of business, if any, during the financial year for which the board's report, name, tenure, and other details of various auditors, including statutory auditors, cost auditors, etc., nature of their report, whether there are any qualification, reservations, or adverse remark or disclaimers made, an explanation or comments by board on them. It shall also include frauds, if any, reported by auditors during the financial year, applicability of the cost records and its maintenance, adequacy of internal financial control, details regarding deposits, including accepted during the year defaults, etc., material changes and commitments affecting the financial positions of the company occurred after the end of the financial year to the date of the report, loan guarantees and investment details, contracts and arrangement details both on arm length and ordinary course of business and not on arm length in prescribed format AOC 2, conservation of energy, technology absorption, foreign exchange earning and outgo, details and performance of subsidiaries, joint ventures, and associate companies. Details regarding remuneration or compensation drawn by the managing director or whole-time director from company's subsidiary or holding company. Requirements in case of specific class of companies highlighted here in blue include secretarial audit report, and for listed companies highlighted here in orange, the criteria of making payment to non-executive directors also to be mentioned. Coming to the next head, which is legal information, it includes change in the share capital structure of the company during the year, statement including development and implementation of a risk management policy, including identification therein of elements of risk, if any, which in the opinion of the board may threaten the existence of the company. Details of significant and material order passed by the regulator of the court or tribunals impacting the going concern status and company's operation in future, change in the composition of the boards of director and key managerial personnel of the company, number of board meetings held during the year. It is advisable to provide the dates as well. Extract of annual return in prescribed format MGT9, detailing basic company's information, shareholding structure, and its change directors' remuneration, penalties, punishments, and compounding, etc. The details about the corporate social responsibility policy developed and implemented by the company along with the annexure of annual report on the CSR activities covering the initiatives taken during the year. Director's social responsibility statement regarding the compliance of secretarial standard. For a specific class of companies highlighted here in blue, declaration by independent directors, statement indicating the manner in which formal evaluation has been made by the board of its own performance and that of its committee and individual directors. Disclosure relating to audit committee, vigil mechanism, etc. For listed companies highlighted here in orange, management discussion and analysis, that is MDA. It includes details like industry structure and developments, opportunities and threat faced by the company, details of significant changes, that is change of 25% or more as compared to the immediately previous financial year in its key financial ratios, change in return on net worth as compared to the immediately previous financial year along with a detailed explanation thereof, risks and concerns faced by the company, segment wise or product wise performance, discussion on financial performance with respect to operational performance, outlook of the company, and material developments in human resources or industrial relation from front including number of the people employed. Business responsibilities report on top 500 entities. An important coverage in the legal information of the company is the corporate governance report, which describes about the company's philosophy on code of governance, composition, category, other directorship and committee membership of the board, disclosure of relationships between director inter se, shares held by them, a chart or a matrix setting out the skills, expertise, competence of the board of directors, etc. Terms of reference, composition, meeting and attendance, etc. of various meeting committee, location and timing, special resolution passed, voting pattern of postal ballot, process of postal ballot related to general body meeting of last 3 years, means of communication of results, that is newspaper publication, website, etc. All general shareholder information including financial year, stock code, dividend payment, market price, low and high, registrar and share transfer agent, distribution of shareholding. Practicing company secretary's certificate certifying that none of the directors on the board of the company have been debarred or disqualified from being appointed or continuing as directors of companies by the board, Ministry of Corporate Affairs or any such statutory authorities. Totals fee for all services paid by company and its subsidiary on a consolidated basis to the statutory auditor and all entities in the network firms. Declarations signed by the Chief Executive Officer stating that the member of the Board of Directors and senior management personnel have affirmed compliances with the Code of Conduct of Board of Directors and senior management. Web link for all the governing policy of the company, its material, subsidiaries and related party transactions, etc. Human resource informations, which includes details of disclosures related to prevention of sexual harassment at workplace act, number of cases received and resolved, and the composition of internal complaint committee are to be covered. Top 10 employees based upon their remuneration. In case of a listed company, highlighted here in orange. Details of employees drawing remuneration over and above the specified threshold and the ratio of remuneration of each director to the median remuneration of the employee and such other details as prescribed in Rule 5 of Companies Appointment and Remuneration of Managerial Personnel Rules 2014. Moving forward and looking at some important takeaways. The board's report should be based on the company's standalone financial statement and not on the consolidated financial statement, except the consolidated summary is to be mentioned in the financial highlights. The report shall be signed by the chairperson of the company in case the board has authorized him, or by at least two directors of the company, one of whom shall be the managing director of the company, or by the director when there is only one director. There are certain other disclosures required to be mentioned that are according to certain sector specific laws and event based information, for example, ESOPs, etc. Friends, that was a quick glance on the preparation of board's report of a company and its minimum contents. With your further support, we will share more videos on more useful topics in the near future. Would request you to share your views in case you want us to cover any specific topic. Your suggestions are valuable to us. You can refer our other videos already published on YouTube channel on topics that is IEPF, board governance, significant beneficial owner, startups, Secretarial Standard 1 and Secretarial Standard 2. You may subscribe for our weekly light and monthly light newsletters for all latest updates in areas such as SEBI, FEMA, Companies Act, etc. Or you may follow our Facebook and LinkedIn page for daily updates by referring the details given on the slide and in the description box below. Thank you.